What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another live stream here at Chart Addicts. 9:45 Eastern Time. Just waiting to see how this plays out in the next 15 minutes. Oh, you
Not
called
in the
yourself?
trade. Okay, Biggie and there's Smack the Scout. This is why we don't trade before 10.
What did it do? Spike up, came right back down. Imagine the buyers that sold, or excuse me, that got in from
Let's
this
show
break,
them.
got snapped right back. Now they trapped.
See, it's okay. The quick trade now. After a while, I learned that even though it's still profit, like on the quick, like on the scalp trade, it still mess with your mindset because when you draw up your technicality, your technicals, your fibs and everything, you see zone to zone. And in your head, you're already trying to think of getting in the low and getting out at the other zone. Not like I'm gonna see how many dollars is generating right now off the spike and then get in. You know what I'm saying? It's two different mindset because before when you're planning for a long for a whole trade, for a swing trade, kind of from the 88 to the 61. If you holding, you can go to like 50s, 38, the TP2, TP3. With this like quick before 10 o'clock, everybody gets in and then gets out, gets in, gets out. It's it's a slippery slope, as I would say it. You're gonna build on habits. Those habits that
Yeah.
you keep seeing dollar sign and it keeps being positive. And that one time before 10 o'clock, you hit the trade and
Mm,
then it just goes the other way.
mm.
And now what's happening? What you're gonna do? You've never been in this situation where
Yeesh.
you're in a lot of drawdown, you're always winning, and now what you're gonna do? You're in a confusion state. So don't let the quick like gets to you, the quick profits gets to you because don't build that habit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro.
From experience,
Yeah.
from my personal experience, is that
Especially if you win off that, you're reinforcing negative habits, you know?
yeah, it's that I trust me. I've been in profit many times with the quick. Like everybody can trade that. Everybody can get in, see it quick, and then get out quick. Everybody can do that. But the
I mean, at
whole,
at least if you're aware going into it, like, hey, I know I'm gonna do this. Let me decrease the risk at least. Like,
but yeah, but a lot of people just it's when it's a lot of money. It's when it goes with the over leverage as well because one twice winning, and then you start to increase your lot size by one, and then all of a sudden that one day you lost everything. You back to ground zero for just one day. So be careful when you're picking that route. If you choose to pick that route, that's everybody's entitled there to their opinion, man. So I'm just speaking from personal experience. Is that I failed many times doing that, many times. That's why I like oh that's why I like to stay out and see how this thing paints a little bit, how the chart paints the chart. I mean, how the graphs paint the chart a little bit before getting in. It's not hurt to like wait. It doesn't lose. You don't lose money to wait. Like I get it. Like you probably in your head like, oh, I missed a perfect setup, but perfect setup is everywhere, bro. Everywhere you can find perfect setup everywhere. You can find 88 everywhere. If you're determined on one side and you're determined on like finding that entry, you can find 88. You can find anything. You can find if you determined to get in, you're gonna find your excuse to get in. That's what I'm trying to say. But also be mindful. Really be mindful. Always treat it as like a new trade every time. Like every single trade has to be a new trade. It's never the same as the last one.
Man, T spin heat early this morning.
And bruh, it's like get overexcited, get overexcited, and then the next 2 weeks or the next week you go silent. And what happened? You come back and it's like, my bad, bro. Count blown. It's like, all right, bro. It's like, how long? How many times you been in here? It's like it's the same thing.
All right, we got 9 minutes. 9 minutes. And my zone's marked up, so just waiting to see how it plays out. If it wicks and holds above, that could be a good sign to buy here, but kind of like in this zone down here, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I trade again today, I'm risking 30% of the profit. Did you hit your goal? Just curious. If you didn't hit your goal, maybe you can get back in, but if you hit your goal, like for me, I aim for like 300 to 500. If I hit that, I'm done for the day. And depending on your account size, so I have like a few 50K accounts linked up.
It just hit this 88 right here on the 1 hour.
From the what body?
Yeah, from the body of the low. Yeah, from right there.
I don't know if I trust that. But that was a nice body right here off that candle, off that 1 hour candle.
Not lower, lower that body. Go a
For
little bit.
sure.
Go lower. Yeah, that right there. Right there. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, the 88 is perfect. Wait, go back to the one you see, bro. Come on, dog.
You said
That's
leave it.
88, man.
You said
See,
leave
like
it.
that's what I'm saying. If you're determined to get in, you can find 88 every single spot. Like you just wait for the 88 and get in. See if
I
this
say I
cat
want
wants
to draw a
to
fib on a news candle. Which one's a news candle? From yesterday? It's like we waking right back up.
Yeah, hit that 88. Oh, you sound surprised, though. You sounds like
Ah, I got you.
61's about to tap right now. Not 54. But it's still 6 minutes until 10.
Even from this shift from A to B here, looks like we're still holding.
I also need to look at the 4 hours. Look at that 4 hours. Oh, she about to close like this.
It does look bearish.
It looks bearish.
Yeah. On the MNQ chart,
Heavy,
I guess.
heavy bearish. Unless this thing flip, closing flip, like closing bullish,
To be
which
honest, I might decrease the risk since I'm already up for the week. I just processed the withdrawal.
look at that.
Let's see if it flips. Got 5 more minutes.
61's about to touch and 61 touch right there. TP1. 88, 61, TP1 right there. That is 50 points on the dot.
Yeah, that 4 hour looks nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. 5 more minutes. Let's see.
No, I'm not in this trade. I was waiting for the 4 hours to close. That's why I also pick 10, like after 10 to look at trades. It's because the 4 hours closes at 10 for Apex and Top Step.
I think it's just the MNQ chart closes an hour later.
Yeah, but it's like a different candle if you.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I wait. Like even though the setup is there, the setup is perfect, blah blah. I still wait until 10, after 10 to get in the trade.
If I'm not mistaken, this was the 88 from this swing. It looks like we're about to close below from this swing here, from wick to wick. Yeah, it looks like we're about to close right below it.
It go a low lower, bro. I can see this go on a low lower.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down at 215 on it.
Yeah. All right, let's see this 10 opening. If this open and shoots straight down, then yeah, I'm gonna look for a buy. If she like opens up and then shoots straight up, then nah. And we had to wait a little bit longer. Oh, I'm waiting a little bit longer. You guys
Yeah, same.
can. Me personally, waiting. And look at that. Back down, back up. Back down, back up. Let's measure this candle. So this candle is from 838 to 7 to 691. Roughly like 100 something, 140, 150, 140. Yeah. You gotta trade US 30. No. U30 is a little too crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That 40 seconds, so
Closing below these wicks. See how they close below on the 1 hour? The 4 hours too. Oh, it just doesn't look good for a buy.
yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see
Yeah,
it lower.
I agree. If I want to buy, I probably look for here, this area here.
Here, the middle gray zone as well. The in
Yeah.
between go up. Yeah, yeah, that zone. Yeah, it immediately shoots up like this. That's not what I want.
Let
That
me
is
see. If it
not
comes
what
back up to 218, I'll probably look to sell
I want.
on MNQ. Or excuse, yeah, on a, Top Step or Apex prices. So 1 hour was bearish.
4 hours is closed bearish. Strong bearish too. After the last one, the last 4 hours. This one like engulfed the last 4 hours. Bearish. Yeah. Seems like we're waiting a little longer.
That's okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
How often does Roy come on these morning calls? He'll probably do calls like toward the afternoonish if there's like a news event, if Trump or Powell is speaking.
But oh, show the people your big surprise this morning from Apex.
Um, Shit, last time I did that, I almost leaked my password. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, let me see. Let me see if it's on the back end.
Just send that screenshot, man. Just pull up that screenshot, brother.
We're in the chat.
Yeah, man. Just pull up that screenshot. It's straight.
I got you.
People just want to taste.
Where is it actually? All right, there we go.
People on YouTube.
Yes, they approved my payout under 15 hours.
Gentlemen, ladies and
Requested an 8K
gentlemen,
payout.
ladies
Um,
and gentlemen, look at that. If that ain't your screenshot, if that ain't your screenshot, your lock screen for the next until you get that, I don't know. I don't know. You in this trading for serious, brothers and sisters. This should be your motivation right there.
Oh man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the love. But real quick, I want to show y'all this 4 hour candle that we got right here. So this looks really bearish to me. You guys can see the wick at the double top. We have a mini double top here. So based off that candle, I'm looking for sells. I'm gonna be honest. If we can come back into the zone, that would be a good area. Yeah, but they took the money out the account. Honestly, I'm surprised, so I can continue trading on the Apex accounts. Should see the payout in 3 to 7 business days. I still have a few other accounts, I think 8 total. So next payout goal is 16K. You get 3 a week, excuse me, 3 a month. So it's over 40K.
See, see, see.
All right, but honestly, I wasn't expecting them to pay out or approve it so fast. It's kind of nice seeing it this morning. I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Actually, the fastest it's hit the account was 3 days, but on average, I've been seeing 7.
The people on YouTube, if you ain't signing up after that, I don't know. You just don't want to
Yeah.
win. You just don't want to see those money in your account.
Also, just a heads up, the webinar for this week got pushed to Saturday. Just a heads up, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys were looking to attend, if you did sign up, it got pushed. I've been trading Apex since March. Yeah, March is when I started trading them. I want to say I had 3 last month, and so far 1 this month, but 1 off of 4 accounts. So what is that, 7 total? But I did have an FTMO account before this. I would have to look back and see. Here, here, someone's calling me. Give me one sec, T. Hold it down.
I got you. Yes, yes, yes. He's gotta be consistent. He's gotta be consistent. You show up every day. Same time. All right. The 10 opens up for a very slow. But it is building this support at this area at the 8:30 wake up. So we'll see. We'll see how this 15-minute close, especially the 30 actually. The same chart that's on the Discord. Discord. What chart on the Discord? Let me go to Discord. Uh, Not sure what chart are you referring to, brother. Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's O charts. That's Omer's chart. Yeah, I'm looking at the same thing. It's yeah, I have the same level marked up, same everything. Just we're both waiting for a lower price because the last hour, the last 4 hours, and the last hour are bearish. Higher time frame wins. So pretty simple. It's waiting for the low, same as yesterday. But the only thing that's I don't like about today with the if we get into a buy is that how aggressive this last 4 hour close. Quick up and close strong engulfing. So it's this 4 hours that we're forming right now, this candle. That's what I want. If I want to buy this candle, it has to be like lower. I'm looking at a target at 21,400. If it comes down to 21,400, which is another 300 points. So it's a little. I got a little way to go. But also we'll see after like we'll see with the 1 hour as well how it closed this hour and the next hour. as you can see, there's zone up here as well that you can buy from, not at the 400. We're just overall just waiting to see how candle close. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's just waiting. Waiting is part of the game. That's the hardest part. So, nothing to do here, people. It's gonna be a long day. Super slow. Is there any news today? Oh man. Uh, natural gas at 10:30. Nothing. No news. Hmm. If only the last 4 hour close was positive or bullish, that would have been we would have seen this straight up. But it is what it is. All right, 15 close. Very, very indecisive. No body, bullish. Huge wick to the outside, down wick. What is that? No, what is that? Motor weighting. That's what it is. Motor weighting. For Trump and Z. Oh yeah, what's going on the Twitter side? It's crazy nowadays. You gotta check Twitter before you trade, just in case. Just in case, no crazy news. Let's see. Let's go to Trump, man.
All right, my bad, yo.
You're good.
Honestly, it's looking like it's making this head and shoulders kind of formation here. Breaking and holding below.
Mm-hmm.
Probably see something like this, especially since we're making this M formation. You see that 1 hour close and now it's starting to wick this zone. Honestly, I'm on the seller side. If I want to buy, I probably look to buy at a lower price. I'm gonna be honest, considering that 4 hour closure that we got.
Yeah, at a lower price, the
And
lowest.
again, and again, we can see we closed below the 88, so that's my intake.
Hold on. Let's see the daily. Let's see how she looks. What she's striving for. Last daily bullish, and this daily. Oh, you got a feeling? You got a tiny feeling of flippy,
Flipping back bullish or
flipping back bullish. Just look at that. Look at that.
maybe at a lower price if it comes down to here.
Yeah,
That
it
would be
got
a
to
good buy
tap.
area at least.
Yeah, it got to tap one of these area and pop. No, daily low, maybe perhaps. If this 4 hours somehow like engulf the last 4 hours, it's gonna be very interesting because it's the last 4 hours is very strong bearish.
My silence, I know some of y'all in some of these trades, y'all just not saying that.
Silent scalpers.
Silent snipers, man.
What you scalping, man? This is like it's ping ponging around this up and down for like 20 pips, 30 pips. My bad, my fault. It's like 50 pips. No, 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 no.
I'm gonna buy. Got in on that low. Are you still holding it, Christine? Or did you get out from that push up?
Still in.
Still in.
Still in.
Ugh. Yeah, that top step chart, 4 hour chart looks delicious. Looks scrumptious for a style. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest. If it comes into 21800, that'll be a good zone to get back in at least for sells. Maybe a chance to ride it up for that buy that you're in, Christine.
Yeah, 4 hour looks mad weird. I don't want to be in this buy.
Y'all seeing this?
Uh, CFD NAS. Um, that's, I mean, it's the same structure. It doesn't really matter if CFD or futures. Just the price is different. The structure is the same. Like even if that 4 hour like close just a little bit, the last one, like just a little bit more bullish, I would have feel a lot
Did
better.
for the
Yeah,
buy for sure.
yeah. It closed in golf.
Yeah.
That's the
Engulf 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half.
last night. In golf last night. So in golf the entire session of last night.
Yeah, it's moving a bit slow, y'all. Could be setting up for NFP tomorrow.
Over that, back to that zone if you want to sell. Oh,
I want it in the zone. It's a bit more. Probably just gonna put 2 contracts on it. On probably just this one account, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all know I don't care about this account, this top step account I have. So whatever happens, happens. Well, if you don't link the chart on TradingView, it's delayed. That's why. But they're about 95 to 98% identical. I wonder how much the stop loss would be above here though. Let's see how much. Let me see.
Order filled.
500.
500.
NFP.
Boy, you're crazy. You're crazy.
This is 2 to 1 though. 490 to 880.
Live trading. First sell taken.
I was a great scout for that buy. Great job, Christine. Anyone else who took it?
Did not take it. Still early, 10:30.
Yeah, I haven't taken anything on my Apex accounts. I care more about those accounts, I'm gonna be honest. Kind of liking this zone though, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man.
Wow, brother, that daily flipping. Wow.
See? Let's see how the 1 hour closes in 30 minutes.
Oh, that it's just the daily was positive the last 2 days. So I wanted to go a low low and buy this thing back up. This is a Model 1 for the members. Model 1 right here. I was waiting for a Model 2 and Model 3 down here.
Oh, at the Z, yeah. Where is your SL tap and go? Stop loss for what? The sell?
Ooh, 88 to the 32. Can 32 tap?
I'll say above that wick.
26. I mean the 23. 23 fit. He's okay.
Can you invert the chart on trade of it?
Where's your SL? The cell? Uh, pretty sure he put his SL above that last wick. Yeah, that's a big SL. Nope, nope. I think it's O is the only one in this trade, unless anybody else.
Well, it's at a better price now. We'll see. Let's go. Mm, 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 mm. Moved it to break even.
The Celiante. The Celi.
Here we go. Up 150 on two contracts. Come on, keep pushing. I'm fine with 200.
The 200. She gonna give it to you,
Keep
bro.
going. Here we go. Out of zone. And
There you
I
go.
will take that.
Order filled.
There you go. $200.
Moving, break even on top step. I might just ride the top step one.
Yeah,
Maybe
might as
down
well.
to this zone here. There we go. You know what? I'm satisfied.
Order filled.
Up and down, baby.
Just got a little runner. Slight runner. Break even. Um,
Still sus, man. Sully was good, but I don't take cells.
I know. That's why I moved it to break even so fast. I would prefer the buy. But we're at a high point. We're at a double top. We're showing signs of rejection. Like, come on.
The Sully.
You got that on the sell? Yeah, I did. Just closed. From here to here. 322 on that sell. Let's go. Let's go. That's a hey, I'll call it a day on 300, man. I'm about to process another payout today. Nah, I'm playing. Um, you gotta have 8 trading days with Apex. But my top step is it's $400 away from a payout. All right, let's see. I'm liking the way this 1 hour is wicking, literally right back below this zone. If we hold like this below this zone, I could see it come down to the next area, and we'll see what happens when we get there. All right, could be a good buy area, depending on how we react. We've gotten nice reactions in the past, so high chance we can get that same reaction again. We got 24 minutes until the next candle closure. If you took this sell, would recommend securing partials, moving to break even, not giving back anything unnecessary.
Uh-huh. Look at that, bro. She moving.
30 minute looks like she's holding above here though. So let's see how this 30 minute closes too. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice flip on the 1 hour. Let's see if it can hold like that.
Look at
Or is
that,
that
bro.
it? We can see we're kind of getting some traffic at this area here, y'all. This area here. If I'm not mistaken, that yeah, that is the 1 hour
Wow, bro.
open.
Look at that. Holy. Price is moving.
Like right above that 88 from the open of this candle from yesterday. Did anyone else take that sell? Anyone on YouTube? Where my YouTube warriors at?
YouTube Warriors.
Yeah, again, Joe, just a quick heads up that the webinar was moved. If you guys want to sign up, you can just go to webinars here and sign up for that webinar. It was moved to Saturday, June 7th. All right, it is free. If you guys are looking to attend the next class, if you go under services and then hover over classes, you can sign up for that June masterclass. So it's already up for June 27th. All right.
Bro, price is moving. Wow.
Hold on. Did it hold? It held at 88. Let's wait and see.
AKA, did I get in that buy? Of course I did.
You little silent sniper.
How many lots? 4 lots.
He said, I've retired from YouTube. LOL. Come to the source. My man. Biggie, how was your experience so far? If you don't mind sharing with the masterclass. My man Bobby said jumped in that 88 buy. Let's go.
Let's freaking
Oh,
go, man. Bruh. Another 400 for me. That's all I'm asking.
I had to take 170. I was holding a retrace one. Yeah, bro, I closed on accident. Think I was hovering the exit all button. Then when I switched back, it closed on me. I got 230. Joey, my bad. I'm just seeing this. Was that for the buy or for the sell?
Yo, we hitting this buy or what? Are you in here or what?
Yo.
Yo, my bad.
Good, baby.
No, I took the sell though earlier.
Brother. You seen,
Yeah, I'm not afraid to sell, bro.
you seen this thing clear?
I took the sell at the top, but you saw that last spike down right before you bought. I was holding it, thinking it was gonna spike one more, but I think I accidentally closed, bro. I don't know,
How much
Oh,
was it sitting at?
like 300. It was like 300 something.
Hey, no worries, man. On Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I had my cursor over that exit all button, like I was
Yeah.
ready to close. And then I think I switched tabs for a second, and then I went back to the tab, and my position was closed.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe I pressed something. Whatever.
he's a
Yo,
ghost.
that happened to me one time. I saw a spike and I tried to hit exit all, and
Yeah.
I missed it and it pushed up some more. So I got kind of lucky. I ended up closing.
You missed the button?
I missed the button and it ended up pushing even further.
Yeah, bro. I'll be having
Uh,
my cursor over that thing,
oh
bro.
well,
It's
you
gonna
gotta be
be
ready.
moving. Yeah.
You gotta be ready. All right, y'all.
But that was a great buy. That
Great
was
buy, great sell.
I
It's
don't
back.
know what happened these past 10, 20 minutes.
yeah, that was a great.
I was starting to get bored, bro.
I was too. Wow, I couldn't believe she gave us another look at that low. That's crazy.
Did she tap what was that, 5 minutes ago? Yeah, it just tapped that sell area again. If you
Yeah.
guys were able to get in there. Look at that. Just bouncing back and forth through the zone.
She being generous, bro. She getting
She
both
is. I was
sides.
sleeping. Joe, you got me distracted, brother. I probably would have got back in. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It is what it is. Let's see what happens.
If this thing come down to my entry again, I'm buying again. I got in there as like 710.
This 15-minute looks good. Engulfing with the rejection combination looks really good, if you guys can see. Looks like we're making a head and shoulders inverted on the buy side. I've been trading for almost 5 years, but only minimally profitable for 2 years. Things are much clearer now. I have to say, I feel the class is geared towards people who already have some experience. If you never traded before, I don't think you could follow, but for me, it was perfect. I'm already much more confident. Plus, the community is great. My man, Biggie, about to make me cry on this call, man.
Yeah, community is a huge part of the success for a lot of traders, including me, including myself. Uh, it's like what do you call it? It's like you get in a trade.
It holds you accountable for sure. Like I
Wow,
know,
look at this. Oh, pause.
sheesh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Brother,
Wow,
brothers,
wow, wow,
buy
wow.
low, buy
Well, we got it.
low.
We got a 15-minute closure in 3 minutes. We guys can see this flip looks really good. If it holds
Oh,
like this, the wick looks really good.
the 15 just flipped like that. Oh, she gone. She gone. Oh, she gone. She gone.
Ooh.
Oh, straight up. Uh, Meaning I have one lot still in here.
Of course you're still in it. That's why you getting hyped. Did anyone take that buy? Bobby, you still in it?
Bobby, come on.
Ooh, we got the plane. You said take off.
Yes, sir, ski. Yes, sir, ski. Man, what we selling, bro?
Hey man, that joint played out. I don't know. I'm what you
Yeah,
talking about,
yeah.
brother?
That baby pip, huh? Huh?
Hey man. One time I took a sell one time and T messaged me, never sell Nas. All right, let's see if we break above this area. If we do,
If you do,
mm,
bye
sky
bye.
is the limit. Is this the highest we've ever been? No. Next zone is up here.
But this is the highest since last month, last week, or 2 weeks ago.
Looks like we're at this weekly area though. Let's see if we can hold above, close above. Next zone is up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all up for the day? Y'all make money so far?
Yeah, I just closed it all right there.
Oh, my man, Bobby, well done.
Barely.
YouTube, how we doing? Yes, I made money. Close 700 New York open sales. Let's glow. Let's go. Christine made money. Bobby made money. Did everyone get a little piece of
Wow.
that action right there?
Congrats to those who won. If you haven't signed up with us,
Said, don't be a bum. Don't be a loser. Stop losing money. Join the masterclass. All right, y'all. If everyone made money, I don't think there's no point of us staying on. No, I'm down 100, but I learned something from you guys. Buying right there. Beautiful. No, but I'm good. Hey, love the mindset. At least you're aware, know what you did wrong. You come back better tomorrow. That's what trading is. All right. You should be growing and learning and improving every day. There should be no reason you're making the same mistake. All right. To know and not to do is to not know at all. So if you know what you're supposed to do, but you're not doing it, do you really know? Food for thought. No, I'm just showing. Just joined. Did you guys take any trades? Yes, we did. We sold and bought. Some of us bought at this area here, at this 88.
very low.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Success.
Yes, yes.
Starting to wick yet again. Let's see. 1 hour closer in 14 minutes. We'll probably stay on until 11. And is there any other news today?
Wow. Wow. No, none. Look at that 1 hour. Oh, flip the last 1 hour and now pushing. Who would have thought it's 10 a.m. o'clock candle again?
Yeah, you geeking me, bro.
Who would have thought it's the 10 a.m. candle again? It's just like every day. Yeah, this is why
Yeah,
showing up every day, being consistent, looking at the chart, you start picking up patterns, picking up time frames and
for
time
sure.
reflections, and like seeing how price close at a certain time would affect the next
For
candle.
sure. Not even that, like just being on at an exact time with the right schedule, looking at
Yeah.
just the same pair.
The whole thing is consistency. If you being consistent, the math is gonna work out. There's no way you're gonna lose 20 times in a row. Like that just makes no sense. Even if you flip a coin right now, picking heads and tails, you ain't gonna go 0 and 20. I'm telling you right now, the math does not work like that.
Hey,
If
we
you
20
being
and 0, bro. What you mean? It works that way with this
oh yeah,
strategy.
but if you're being consistent, if you comes out here every day, you stay out at the same time, just lurking, looking, finding entries, not being irrational. You're gonna see some results. Like that's just that's just the nature of you being there every day, being consistent with uh with what you're doing. That's just how it is. You might think it's magic, but it's not. You might think it's luck, but it's not. It's just you. It was you the entire time. You losing, you winning, you
Yeah,
still you.
it is. Yeah, I mean, the strategy is like 20% of it, but it's nice having a profitable strategy that's proven results. But it's the driver of that strategy that's going to take it even further. All right. But having a strategy sets you up in the right mindset to not make these errors and these mistakes.
Also having a community that's you also
Holding
see
you
what other
accountable.
people are looking at, not just you as well. Most traders are, if you're not trading alone, you're trading with somebody on the internet, like what you guys are doing with us. But having that, I'm saying that having that community behind you does uh like solidify your your train of thought for the day, like whatever it is, you want to see both ways of the trades to make a really good decision when you're about to make a trade. So it's a little something, something, a little quick edge.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's it. That is it. It tapped the high. What else can you do?
logging off the day. Did he hop off already? Oh, no. Okay, cool. Logging off. Appreciate y'all. Have a blessed day. Touch some grass for real, man. I might have to look at the sun for a little bit too. After these wins and losses, clear the mind. Yeah, honestly, go on a nice walk. Come back if you guys are still looking to trade. If you guys are up for the day, if you hit your goal, I'd recommend stopping, coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll probably go live, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't trade Fridays anymore, so
Why
we'll
do you trade
see
Top
if
Step?
T trying to get me on these calls, man.
See, he's trying to be inconsistent. See, this is what I'm saying about like the group. Like, no, you know, somehow you don't feel it. You don't feel like going up, be on the monitor. Then you just learn. Like it doesn't really hurt. Just stay, stay on and just learn about trading, learn about charts.
But no, Malik, I hope you have a blessed day too, man. The real biggie, you as well, if you guys are hopping off. I'll stay 10 more minutes just to see how this candle closes, and we'll probably call it.
Yeah,
You
I'm
guys
done.
are off. If you guys are done for the day, enjoy the rest of your day.
I'm doing so.
And that looks like we're holding yet again. See, 9 minutes. What's gonna happen in 9 minutes? Y'all think we're gonna hold and close above and continue pushing, or
Consolidate.
our seller's gonna protect this zone and we're just gonna consolidate for a little bit, maybe set up for NFP tomorrow.
Yeah, NFP is tomorrow, gentlemen and ladies. NFP is tomorrow. Be mindful. But from my opinion, tomorrow we might see a little flyer. Might see a little flyer up, depending on how today's close. If the day closed bullish again, then yeah, huge chance tomorrow it's gonna keep going that direction.
Man, Joe, is he still on here? Oh no, he's still on here. Mr. iPad. You're not slick. If y'all don't know, Joseph is the one who actually got me and Roy into trading. I've known Joe since he's a good childhood friend. Um, he started trading back in high school, back when we were in high school. And he put me on, met Roy through him, and it was all she wrote, honestly, after that. That's how I met Roy back in college.
Appreciate the love, bro.
Yeah, we've been trading for I want to say 7 to 8 years now. Over that, what, 2017 probably was when I made my first investment into crypto and started trading right after that. So it's been a journey.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
All right, you feel me, gentlemen?
Sun is shining now.
Yeah, also met T, Jacob. We all went to school with each other. So, we all graduated from a university. We all got degrees. So, how I met these
Not this
guys.
degree though. I wish I was got this degree.
Well, finance. So Joe and Roy graduated through finance. Roy went to go work at Merrill Lynch. I graduated IT degree. Jacob over here, he got a medical degree, if I'm not mistaken, Jacob.
Yes, sir. Yeah, nursing.
Yes,
Went
sir. So we go
biology
back.
science side. I should have went finance though, honestly.
Uh, they say, which Joe is that? The one and only Joseph, not Joe Roy's brother, Joseph Tesfaye. Different Joe. My bad, Jacob. What'd you say?
I said, yeah, I went like biology science side. I should have went
Yeah.
finance. Finance.
Finance.
Yeah,
I was debating on switching, but I was so deep in, I didn't want to stay in school any longer. I'm telling you, we would skip classes just to trade.
yeah. It was like
I would do that.
it was senior year when I started trading, and that was my last
Yeah.
year of school. And I remember, bro, that was during COVID, and we had online classes, so it was nice to go back and forth.
Yeah.
I really couldn't. I had to just both the screen on the chart and on class. Um, but bro, I would definitely skip class too. Like, if you're in this trade, like, why do I need to go to class right now?
Honestly, I remember one time I
Some
took,
belligerent activities.
yeah. I remember it was during my final. I didn't even care about the test. I threw that final in. Um, and
Still pass, bro. Still
still
graduate.
passed. That was the one class I got a B in. I had straight A's. Like I graduated cum laude. Um,
Exactly.
but I didn't care because there was a glitch back then. There was a little glitch that where the market lagged on this broker that we had. So you can see what happened, what was going on in the chart. And you can enter. And you would just be gapped in the profits. And this glitch was happening for weeks. Like Joe ended up taking those profits and going on a Euro tour. It was the craziest thing ever. Obviously, the broker found out, you know,
Damn.
and they patched it, but
That's crazy.
we've seen some shit. I ain't gonna lie.
So you would be able to look at one chart and see into
Yeah.
the
So
what
on
market.
TradingView, it was updated, but on the brokerage, it was lagging. So you can
Okay.
see that it was up here, and you can buy, and you be gapped in the profits. Like it was
That's
crazy.
crazy.
So we would, and the trick is if you threw higher than a lot, this is when we were trading Forex, if you threw higher than a lot, it would fill you where price was. But if you threw under a lot, like 0.99 lots, it would fill you exact or where the lag was. So we would enter like 30.99 positions.
It was like when it closes at 6 p.m. or 5
Yeah.
p.m. or something, and then it opens back up 5 minutes later. So I think it would show you where it was going on TradingView, but on your
Exactly.
broker it wasn't moving yet.
Oh, and then it would
Exactly.
gap on the broker.
So if you knew it gapped up, you would click buy and then wait 5 minutes and it would
And then
gap up.
you'd be gapped in profit. Yeah. A few thousand. Like
E code.
you
Wow.
guys, this is keep in mind, I didn't really have any money back in college. Like I was funding my accounts with my credit card. Like, so I ain't gonna lie, I funded one account, $500, ended up flipping that account. off that glitch, but obviously it wasn't sustainable. It's considering they patched it, but honestly, it was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Just to be able to get it, you have a fully passionate. That's it. Yeah, that's tough.
Oh man, brought back memories. But we got 3 minutes left, y'all. And Sam was there too. Sam would, come down with me to VCU. We're from the DMV area, so if you guys are from DC, Maryland, Virginia, feel free to tap in. But yeah, Sam was one of those boys. All right, it's looking like it's bullish. I'm honestly not gonna do anything.
Look
Um,
like the buy side is winning.
all T knows is buy. That's the only word in his dictionary. Buy.
Man, I'm gonna name my son Bullish, bro.
Yo, that's crazy.
Bullish.
Bullish sin.
Yeah.
Listen, actually, that goes, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, bullish sin. Yeah, you feel me? We're bullish, baby. Stop playing. Wow. She didn't want to come down a little lower, huh? She knew. She knew I was gonna take
Yeah.
more from her.
If it came down to here, that would have been a great area.
Yeah, bro. I was waiting for that. I was waiting up. I tapped 3 lots up here. I was waiting to trap another 5 down
This
here.
was this was where that gap was yesterday on this candle, the open.
Yep.
So that was the area. Look at that. Look, close right above it.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, we go to the 30-minute?
Sheesh, that candle looks crazy. The
Bro,
current
but
Wow.
I got
That
in on those
flipper.
shorts with you because the way that 30-minute closed that red candle,
Yeah.
it closed bearish beneath. I was like, okay, this
This
could
this is why we waited. It's
Did
sus.
you
yeah.
secure?
Sus.
Yeah, yeah, I secured it and then this thing just pumped right
Oh,
off
yeah.
the right off the bottom though. That triple bottom is crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad we secured.
Yeah. But that 30-minute, yeah, that closure right there on the 15 too. Closed below those bodies.
Well, if we see the candles, you can see like and the closing bearish, and then the indecision,
Yeah.
bullish indecision popped off right after that.
That wick is
That wick is nasty. This 30-minute candle looks really good. Um, I'm not gonna do anything with it, y'all. Up for the day. Let me just enjoy the rest of my day. Enjoy this payout coming in. Who knows,
Eat.
man? I might go to Aruba. We'll see what happens.
Hey, take me out to dinner tomorrow, bro. Hey, Joe. Joe, you free,
This,
right? Sam,
yo,
you
this is
free?
why I don't be telling them I got
Yo,
payouts
Sam, you
coming
free?
in.
Nah, don't
You-
worry, T. You
y'all
gonna
hear
see
this?
him, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all hear this?
Hey, we know who's paying, brother.
He gonna try and hide, but he can't hide from us.
We know who's paying, brother.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. Yo, that came at perfect time, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
it came at perfect time, man. That thing hit your bank account at the perfect time.
Y'all won't see me. All right. I love how it closed bullish. It closed above the zone. I don't like how it didn't, or excuse me, how it uh closed below this wick here, but still looks bullish. If you guys are looking to do anything with this, maybe wait for a pullback, right? But if you guys are up, I'll just call it. All right.
Yeah, done. I expect this to go blastoid, just straight up.
So where the next zone?
Yeah, like just keep zooming out.
But here, or here.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to see how NFP rocks his boat tomorrow.
Yeah,
We
that's
come
a
down for a
tomorrow
year.
problem.
I'm buying.
That is a tomorrow problem.
It is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys have any questions or concerns before we hop off this call? YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here shortly. I call it being a spider, refreshing to see your patience again. Appreciate that, Luke. All right, YouTube. Hope you have a blessed day. We'll see if we live stream tomorrow. But again, hope everyone enjoys the day. All right, members. Any questions before we hop off?